Welcome into Actual Play Entertainment Presents episode 16 of The Two-Headed Serpent, an epic, action-packed, globe-spanning campaign for Pulp Cthulhu published by Chaosium. My name is Dave, and I am the keeper. The lovable morons rolling dice alongside me tonight are Joe, Mike, and Kurt.
Fuck you, Dave.
See?
What? In my defense, you called yourselves lovable morons last session.
Well, that was
We can check the tape.
Did we all say
I feel
it?
like that's an
You said it, actually.
of me.
You said it, Joe.
I
Way to go,
no,
Joe.
that sounds too smart for me.
We're going to the tape. We're going to the tape.
That
We'll
sounds
find
like a
the
Kurt
proof.
thing.
If only this was recorded, we could know.
Yeah, no, there's evidence. Oh, there's evidence. You just wait.
Lovable morons.
If not, I'm going to edit it in. Just one time, Russ was like, so by the way, we're lovable morons. And then it'll just be my voice and then kick out. They told you. Of
AI generated Russ Shields.
course, man. I listened to an AI-generated Biggie Smalls rapping a Nas song, New York State of Mind, and it sounded pretty good.
Wow.
It was impressive, man.
Who
It was
said
impressive.
that AI generated D&D podcast to our chat? Is that you, Dave? Or is that someone else?
Sent one to our chat. I'm not following you.
Well, that was back
Our
when we did
group
that
chat.
one shot. Remember, we were all
I used ChatGPT to make
our...
a
No,
one shot.
It was like AI generated D&D podcast.
I've never
Maybe
heard of that.
It was in our group chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think you're high.
Must have been like Joe,
I'm
and I'm like,
definitely
oh, I'm
not.
sick of this guy. Just deleted the message. Just closed it.
Ignored.
I'm going to go back and have to check that out, though. It sounds fun.
It was hilarious. It was Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, I think, Donald Trump.
These are the
And-
AI-generated people play?
Yeah, like,
Oh.
and the AI generated their voices like perfectly. And and I think it was who's that celebrity chef? The most famous British
Gordon Ramsay?
asshole. Gordon Ramsay.
That
Yeah.
sounds pretty fun.
Did you guys start another chat without me? Where the fuck did
Well, I'm not in it either, man.
Shit, I
So
wasn't
it's-
supposed
yeah.
to say anything.
Just-
Am I still in the main pod or is this a side pod?
I don't know.
We didn't have the heart to tell you. This is a side pod now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on either. Thought I was a DM. Oh, well, that's fun. So, Two-Headed Serpent.
Yeah, how about it?
Camera opens, nighttime, flickering streetlight in the parking lot. Sitting in one of the cars is Russ Shields with Lucian Saunders, with two men up in front who have both been pretty quiet. In another car, however, is Frank Garofalo, one of the underbosses of the Bonanno family, sitting with Maynard Clayton. And they've been talking quite a bit. He's been asking Maynard lots of questions about Caduceus. He doesn't seem to trust Caduceus. And really, I think it's come out that neither does Maynard. Is that about accurate?
Yeah, I think it's about accurate that Maynard's not really sure how he feels about Caduceus right now. I'm kind of wondering what the vibe is with Frank. Am I feeling like he trusts me or is he sort of putting one on using me here?
Oh, that's a great question. So let's start off with a little psychology roll.
Okay.
Fun.
All right. I got to beat a 40.
40? That's pretty good.
30 under 40.
Wow. Nice.
All right.
Good roll.
So
Good
you
roll.
get the sense that, well, you're obviously he doesn't trust Caduceus. I suppose in a sense you figure he's kind of using you. He doesn't love you. But he's also not just going to try and put a bullet in your head. You know what I mean? He seems he's been friendly with you. Seems to be genuine in what he's saying, but.
And my sense is that he genuinely feels that Caduceus is running heroin out of this building that we're at right now.
Yes. You feel that that's pretty genuine.
Yeah, that kind of knowing that or sensing that from Frank, it really is unsettling for Maynard in terms of what he thinks about Caduceus. He's been pretty much drinking the Kool-Aid up until the last couple of days or so, and he's kind of second guessing some things right now.
What about in the other car? What's going through Lucian's head?
Yeah, I think Lucian and Russ were actually chatting a little bit along the way. But now that we're here, I mean, what's going through Lucian's head is something along the lines of, they don't expect us to be a part of this, do they? He's looking out the windows and, reassuringly tapping his Mauser at his waist, but he's kind of hoping against hope that he's not going to be forced to join in this highly illegal activity that could lead to his bloodshed.
That's fair. I would also be personally uncomfortable with that. Mm-hmm. What about Russ Shields' inner monologue?
Russ is thinking exactly the same thing as Saunders, but he knows they want us to participate in this.
This isn't a hope thing?
In the bloodshed. Yeah, he's not second guessing it. He knows why, they brought us here. He's like chewing his nails, and like his eyes are darting back and forth from one window to the other, just like worried about having to potentially, I don't know, like shoot his gun off at innocent Caduceus guards.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're stuck in the middle of a rock and a mobster's will.
Yeah, a very hard place.
Yeah.
Yeah, like who do we shoot our way past, right? Do we shoot our way past these Caduceus guards, or do we shoot our way past the mob? Like, I'm not sure.
Is anybody in the, like, are we there's like a driver and a front passenger, and we're in the back seat, just the two of us?
Right, yep. Three cars in a row. As you're darting around, you notice a little bit of headlights and another car, a fourth car. Nicer car. One of the Lincolns that's pretty pimped out and armored. Pulls up behind you guys. Frank notices and nudges Maynard, and he's like, all right, let's get out. And the driver and the passenger in your guys' car also, they turn to you. Let's go. And they open the doors and get out.
Frank, what are we doing here?
We'll talk about it.
Are you really expecting us?
Talk about it when we get out. And he gets out of the car.
Maynard begrudgingly follows along.
Russ is just sitting in the car.
Yeah, Lucian's just sitting there too.
They open the doors.
Eye contact and just sitting there.
They open the doors. With their big, like, meaty hands, they wave you to go out. Let's go.
Oh, we're here?
We're here.
No, that's fine. I'm perfectly comfortable here, thank you.
Okay, we'll keep an eye out. We'll watch your six.
They give you the look like, I'm not asking this again.
I look at Saunders and, like, with like a questioning look on my eyes.
Oh, I don't want to go out there.
I don't want to go out there.
We don't want to go out there.
We don't want to go out there.
He reaches in and grabs you by, like, the cuff of your shirt. And
ow.
Go to pull you out of the car. I don't know if you're fighting back or trying to resisting, but they're removing you from the car.
I bet Russ has, like, super long chest hair. Long, straight chest hair.
Just skinny dude with, like, the most chest hair ever.
Can you confirm or deny?
Well, you can see it through his white shirt.
They're not trying to hurt you or anything, but they're like,
well, he hurt me.
You need help moving along, you will leave.
And I'm hurt.
So they
out of the car. What are we doing? Why? What do you need us for?
Shut up and let's go talk. And they give you a little push
Shut
forward.
up and talk. What? I can't do both.
The other car gets out. That's fair. He means walking. Let's go. Just shut up and walk. The other guy gives you a little push. Fucking Christ, Jimmy. Looks at the other guy like he's an idiot.
What do you need us to do? Like, there's got to be some game plan here.
Gives you a shush. You guys all meet at the end, and Frank walks up to the other car, and this man, and the door opens and the trunk pops. And two guys get out of the back. One guy's got, like, a nice gray suit on and a hat, and he gives him a nod, and they give each other, like, a hug and a little kiss on the cheek and cheek.
Climb out of the trunk?
No. They come out of the car, but the trunk pops open.
Oh, okay. That's not how
That's not how I heard it.
Read that.
Sure, you know what? Fuck it. He comes out of the trunk just because that looks cooler.
Mob is weird, man.
They go to the trunk, and you see them pick up what looks like machine guns. Those Thompson machine guns. And the one guy tucks one, other guy grabs one, and they grab a few, and they come over and they start handing them out to the mob people.
Hey, can I have one?
He just looks at you, doesn't say anything, and hands it back.
I just like, oh, fuck.
Frank goes, all right, listen up. Got the address here of the warehouse that we think might be running some shit, so we're just here to check it out. These guys, and Frank points at you guys with this, like, big meaty finger. These guys are Caduceus. They know what's going on. You know, if this is the Caduceus building, so they got the lead on this, all right? Everybody understand that? Everybody understand?
Lucien starts shaking his head. He's like, no, I don't have the lead on anything.
The one guy walks up and he's kind of smiling and he's got like the toothpick and he's just eyeing you three up. And you see he's got his machine gun, and then as he like reaches up, you see underneath his jacket, you see two pistols with like little silencers on them. And he like does up his jacket a little bit more. All right, you guys know where to go? And they point at a few guys and they nod, and he points at another few guys and he's like, all right, you guys good? And they're like, yeah. All right. Remember, we're just here to check some shit out.
How are you guys good? No one's... Are we going in the windows? Who's going around the side? Like, what are we doing?
I think we might have a little bit too much firepower to just check shit out.
And we're not leading anything.
Are you guys communicating telepathically? Like,
the guy
there's
in
no plan has
the
been
gray
made.
suit smiles. Don't you worry, buddy. There is a plan. You'll find it out.
What the hell is happening?
He looks at Frank, and Frank looks at him, and Frank goes and gets in the car that guy showed up in, that crawled out of the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets in the car and he drives away. And you're with, there's 4, 8, 10 of you. This guy, they split into 2 groups and they start to leave, like kind of run down the parking lot in the shadows, and it leaves you 3 and the guy with the silver, or the guy with the gray suit.
Is he the one with the silencers on his guns?
Yeah. And he's got
toothpick.
and he's got a Tommy gun too. I know you guys aren't leading shit. I am. All right.
Well, that makes eminently more sense.
You're coming with me. We're going to go check this out. And if anyone gets any questions, you guys are answering. All right. You guys are Caduceus, right? You know what's going on. And I'll tell you one thing right here too. I don't trust any of you. And if this is some sort of setup, and then he moves his jacket again and pulls it back.
This is not our idea. This is Mr. Bonanno's idea. It's got nothing to do with us at all. We have no idea what's going on.
You've got the addresses and you were sent to check them out. You were in the Caduceus building. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on. But I'm telling you, if it's a setup, I will kill you. Each and every single one of you.
A setup? When would we have had time to set this up?
I don't know who you are, man. I'm just warning you. He's very serious.
It's been great working with you guys so far.
He looks very serious, but then he smiles.
Are there any lights on in the warehouse?
You see, there's one single light out front above like a door, and you don't see really any lights around the side. Not that you remember driving by. You guys.
Lucien's gonna take a step forward, and then he's gonna put a hand on this guy's shoulder, and he's gonna say, "Wait, I'm worried. You see that light on there? That light could mean this is a trap. You just said you don't want to get your men killed, and we don't want to be killed either. I think we need to leave. I don't think that this is the time to be here. You're walking all of your men into certain death."
He's right.
I don't recall caring if all my men get killed.
He pushes
your hand off his shoulder.
But you just said that you don't want to walk into a trap, and I'm telling you, it's a trap.
It's a trap. We didn't set it up ourselves, but they knew you were coming. It's a trap.
They must have known. You can tell by that one light being on. That's the traditional Caduceus signal for there being a trap laid.
Mm-hmm.
They teach us the first thing they teach us in Caduceus school.
You're right, Saunders. That is.
Can I roll?
I almost forgot about that.
You can try and roll fast talk. Go for it.
How are we doing? Good?
Oh, 32 under 45. Talking fast. Yes, you see, when we first started with Caduceus school, the first thing they taught us
You need to shut the fuck up right now.
Setting up traps.
You, the only one who hasn't said anything yet, and he looks at Maynard. You need to tell your friends to shut the fuck up.
I think we should probably just go along here, guys. I don't think we have a lot of options.
Looks like I found the smart one in the group. And he starts walking.
Russ is just like nervously chewing on his fingernails, and he's just like, okay, go ahead, lead the way. Hanging behind.
He pauses and stops to turn. He's staring at you guys, waiting for you guys to walk. You see he's starting to get frustrated with it.
Maynard's following him.
My hands in the air. Make me.
Lucien.
He draws his pistol and starts to walk towards you with it pointed at your head.
Man, fuck this guy.
If you're not coming with me, then I don't need you.
Russ pees his pants.
He tells Maynard to start walking.
Maynard just starts walking.
Lucian catches up to him. Are we like a couple feet distant from this guy? Can I whisper something to Maynard quickly without him hearing, do you think?
Yeah, you can whisper something to Maynard. This guy walks right up to Russ and he puts like basically the gun right at you.
Maynard. Maynard, what if I shoot him right now?
Then we're all dead.
Well, no one will know, will they? We could just say that someone else shot him.
Our only chance to survive this is to do what they want. It's the mob.
Look, Mr. Toothpick, I didn't say I wasn't going to go. I was just saying you go first.
I've changed my mind. You go first.
Why? You scared? You look like you're scared.
It was nice to know Russ.
Picking on a little guy like me, huh? Guess your mom didn't love you enough when you were a baby.
He's just staring. He's just staring at you. He's not saying anything. He turns and starts to walk and follow Maynard and Lucian.
Nice, I won. I read The Art of the Deal by Mr. Donald Trump. He starts walking behind everybody.
You guys get down and you kind of go through a little bushy area and then like down a little culvert up across the road from where the warehouse is. And you guys stake it out for a little while. There's a light in the front. There's windows that look like they're shuttered from the inside. And there's one door. And you do notice like the guards seem to come up at the same time and then they cross paths in front of the door and then go back down. You can kind of time it up. You have a fair bit of time. It's not super quick. The warehouse is pretty big. You're guessing it's probably it's larger than a hockey rink long. So it's pretty long. You're guessing probably 300 feet.
So we can
How long
time
does
it
it
like
take
a Metal Gear Solid video game. The guard walks by and then
100%.
walk out. Yeah.
Here's the plan. We're going across to the front door and we're going in. We just need to check it out and see what's going on in there. When you look and scan it, you don't see any other mob guys. You don't see anyone like ready to come bursting out of the bushes. So we just need to check some things out. Capiche?
So we're looking at 2 guards outside and we don't see any other guards?
You know that there's 10 on payroll at each given night.
Yeah.
You only know that because we told you.
That's the
Hang on.
That's the DM telling you. He doesn't tell you that.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. This is crazy. The door's locked. We don't have a key. How are we supposed to get in? You want us to knock on the door?
He smiles. You could say I have a key. The ability to make a key. No door has ever been able to stop me before.
So you're presuming we walk up to the door after the guards pass, sneak in somehow, and poke around until we're found by the 8 other guards and enter into a shootout?
Sounds fucking great.
I had a hunch you'd like that.
All right, we're going after the next pass. This guy ever shut the fuck up? He looks over at Maynard.
Nope.
What do you mean? That's not fair to say.
Okay, the guards come and they pass and they go down. And he motions. Let's go.
Guns drawn?
Maynard's going to follow him. He's going to try to do a stealth run.
All right, make a stealth roll.
Would we have had to do that if he hadn't said a stealth run?
Everybody's making a stealth roll.
Okay, regardless of Kurt making a stealth run.
Yeah, he just
I
initiated.
apologize if I triggered a group stealth
No,
check.
you were getting one anyways.
Failed 86.
I think
you did,
Kurt.
Definitely did. Way to go.
Yeah.
What did you get, Maynard?
86 over 40.
I sure you don't want to push
I'm
your roll.
stealthing.
Push your roll or
I'm
anything?
going to stealth, guys.
What about pushing your roll? Those are fun.
Push a roll, spend some luck. Oh,
How much do I have to spend all the luck to get below the number to push it? I can't do that.
No, push
No,
it.
you can just push
re-roll,
it.
right?
You re-roll, and if you fail again, then it's dire
Worse.
consequences.
All right, well, I could die if I don't stealth, so I'm going to push it. Is 91 good?
What about you, Russ? What'd you get?
you turn around and Russ just disappears. And then, where'd Russ go? And then you look back at the door, and he's at the door.
Oh, I take it you rolled quite well.
I rolled a 0-3. Rolled a 3.
Oh my God, you're
Wow.
almost flawless.
Under 50.
Oh, that's pretty good, man. Oh yeah, you are silent. What about you, Lucian?
19 under 30.
Oh, so you guys... Yeah, Russ, you're impeccable. The other guy's pretty good too, not quite as good as Russ. Well, it's Maynard failing a pushed roll.
Mr. Bojangles back there. Clank, clank.
Are you wearing chainmail or something?
How does Maynard carry his gun?
It's in his pocket.
It's just in a pocket like a wallet?
Yeah, he's wearing like an overcoat, sort of like a weekend dinner jacket kind of thing, and it's just
a gun in your pocket like a cell phone or a
wallet. Front pocket.
Yeah,
okay.
And he has
always there.
It's tied with a piece of string to his belt so that he can't drop it either.
Yeah, that
would be ridiculous.
Okay, you guys skirt across. Maynard comes up out of the behind the bushes and takes a couple hard steps in the gravel, and you can hear the gravel crunch under his feet, and then a big slip as he goes down hard straight on his belly. And his gun comes out of his pocket a bit, and he stumbles to get it and kicks it a little bit further, and it's just spinning in the middle of it.
Oh my God.
You guys at the door hear footsteps coming down from one of the side, like someone has turned back around and is running down the side of the building.
Running? We can hear like footsteps?
Yeah, from one side, like someone's doubling back to... What was that noise? So if I can't remember what they do in Metal Gear, is a little exclamation mark go above the head.
Yeah.
And it pulsates a little bit. Yeah, and one of the guys got one of those coming back.
Can I try to open the door?
The door is locked.
Can I lockpick it?
Yeah, you have lockpicks? For sure. You start picking a lock.
That's not good.
The man in the suit...
Talk our way out of it.
Shut the fuck up and grab your friend. And he pulls it.
I can't get the lock.
And he pulls out a pistol and starts going down the side of the building towards where the guy's running. And he looks back at Lucian. Get your fucking friend. Pick him up.
Maynard, come on. Get up, man.
I'm going to push my lockpick roll.
Okay.
Can you spend luck on a push roll?
No.
I failed that roll too.
Your lockpick, it breaks. Snaps. And now it's ruined forever.
Damn it.
This is going well.
Maynard, you scramble and pick up your gun as you see the guard coming down, pulling out his like little automatic. And as soon as he comes around the corner, you see the dude in the suit just double tap with a silence gun on the side of his head, and the guy drops.
Oh.
And he just starts dragging him away towards the door. Back to where you guys are. Hurry up.
Maynard was going to try and fast talk him. He's dead already.
Hurry the fuck up. It's not going to be Jesus fuck Christ. And he comes over. He sees you fumbling with the door and has broke the lockpick. And he goes over and gets in there and jams it and pops the lock, and the door opens. And he tells you to drag the dead guard in. Pick up the guard. Let's go. And he goes into the building.
Yes, Russ, pick up the guard. Let's go.
Maynard goes over and tries to help with the guard as well, but he's struggling. He's still kind of winded a little bit from his fall.
Russ I need help. Like, can't really. He's not strong. Russ is not strong.
All right, the two of you pull him in.
Lucian's not strong either.
The three of you roll this guard in and kind of drag him. And close the door behind you, I assume.
Was there a blood streak?
There's definitely a blood streak, and there's like a big gravel drag mark now.
Cool, good.
What kind of gun did he have? I loot the corpse. Actually, I barely pull him. I let Maynard do most of the work as I'm like checking his pockets.
Maynard's not helping that much. He's really trying, but he got winded when he fell on his fat belly, and he's struggling to like now bend over and drag a body that probably weighs much more than he does.
Can I break immersion for a second? What is everyone's strength score?
45.
Oh yeah, Russ, you're the champ of this.
I'm a 42.
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah, you're the strongest by far.
Our strong man.
And you're average at best.
Yeah.
I love it. He has a 32 automatic.
Yoink.
You pull in and you close the door. You look like you're what seems to be like the office section of a warehouse building. About 15 feet in the door, a hallway runs left and a hallway runs right. And directly across from you is like a sturdier steel door with like a grated window, which looks like that's the door that leads into the warehouse. You don't hear anyone. It's completely silent in that area.
All right, Mr. Mobster. Now what?
He just tells you to be quiet. And he has his gun drawn and he points to down the right of the hallway and he goes to the left.
Good plan. We'll go down the right.
You guys go down the right side. There are 2 doors, one on either side, and then just a dead end at the end. You don't hear anything. You go and you tend to take a peek in and open it, and the offices are all empty. No one even does anything in them. There's like maybe a table, a chair on the table. They're completely uninhabited. No one works there. No one even goes in there. They are just empty offices.
So we've gone down the hallway. We've ended up in these other offices. The other mobster guy isn't around now?
He's not far from you. You went to the right and then down like 10 feet is a couple doors. He went to the left, down about 10 feet is another couple doors.
But he's like 20, 30 feet away right now.
Yeah.
Fellows, what are we going to do? This is crazy. We have to get out of here.
We're doing it. We're committed, bud. You got to get on board. We're inside.
Committed to what? What are we trying to do? Looking for Caduceus heroin?
Yeah, well, they've got your scepter, and they're going to kill us if we don't. Didn't we already decide we have no choice but to do whatever the mob tells us to do right now? Otherwise, we would have gone to Oklahoma.
Good point. I'm afraid
We're committed, man.
prospect of mass violence has shaken my nerve, I must admit.
Well, if you don't get Frosty, you're going to be a casualty.
Yeah, Saunders, you just gotta turn your conscience off and process whatever happens later.
All right, then.
Sound advice, Russ.
Okay.
The only way for me to get my scepter back. The lady's scepter. I mean, not mine. The lady's.
What?
I triggered the
I
obsession.
was only taking care of it.
Can't hear you.
I know, he's whispering very quietly.
Was I talking to myself? Sorry.
The mobster dude comes back down the hallway and puts his finger back to his lips and looks annoyed at Lucian and motions for you guys to come forward and kind of like tilts his head towards the door that leads into the warehouse.
And there's no windows or anything. It's just the steel door that leads into this larger portion of the warehouse.
Correct.
Okay.
The door looks like it's been reinforced.
How does it look like it opens?
It opens in towards you. Hinges on the right side.
And handles that we could pull on to open it, presumably?
Yes.
But it's locked.
You don't know.
Okay, I tried the door.
It is not locked.
Genius.
This door seems open. Shh, quiet. Russ. Mr. Mobster just said we need to be quiet.
Who's up at the door? Lucian?
I am. Yeah.
Make a listen check for me.
I'm there too.
Ooh, how about a 006 under
Ooh. That's good.
30?
That's real good.
That is pretty good. You hear some chatter on the other side of the door. And what footsteps sounds like someone's walking. If you were to open the door and to your left. Yeah, I don't know this. The sandwiches down on 45th are pretty good too. You know, just like casual banter between someone and then someone who seems to be a little bit further away that kind of shouts back.
Does it sound like they're moving around, or does it sound like their voices are coming from a stationary position?
Sounds like one of them is moving around. No, they both would be. Sounds like they're both moving.
Okay, I'm going to turn back to the others with my hands up and try and indicate, like, with my fingers, like, 2 people on the other side of the door. And then hold my hands up like, so what do? We go in
Bang,
bang, bang, bang, bang, bang.
The dude says too, he gives you like a motion, like open the door and points your eye, like take a look, peek in.
All right, Lucien will do that. Squirt the door open and peek inside.
You wait for the voice to trail away a bit so you know that it's
Yeah.
further away.
If I hear it moving a bit, I'll wait for it to move.
He's right outside the door. Now you open the door and it does indeed open to the warehouse. The warehouse is quite tall, like 3 stories. A big open warehouse. And right in front of you, like 10 feet away, is crates stacked on top of each other, like 5 or 6 high. They go up like a story and a half. And you look down, and just beside it is another stack of crates and another stack of crates and another stack of crates. And it looks like there is hundreds of crates stacked on top of each other almost in rows in this warehouse. And from judging
They're all
around,
labeled heroin.
not labeled with anything. And it sounds like there's a couple guys patrolling through the crates, is what you hear.
Can I tell where they are?
Yeah, you rolled a really good lesson check. It looks like they're both to the right. One's further towards the back of the warehouse relative to where you are, and then one guy looks like he's like probably in the middle of it. And they're kind of talking back and forth.
Okay, Lucian's going to quickly spin around and make a frantic kind of come motion. And then he's going to go through the door and move to the left and try and find a spot to hide behind some crates.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. You guys follow?
Yep, Maynard follows. I'm just going to run quickly this time. I'm not going to worry about trying to do some sort of sneak run.
Sneak.
No need to make a sneak run, because Dave hasn't asked for a sneak check. So
I don't know why I said that. I was just thinking it out loud, you know?
What's the toothpick guy doing?
He's waiting for all of you to go. He's motioning for you guys to go to the door. Follow him.
I look up at him. I'm guessing he's bigger than me. And
He's not a very big dude. He looks fit,
Okay, well,
but he's not like one of those big, like intimidating muscle guys. This guy's pretty normal size.
I motion with my head for him to go in front of me.
He looks at you annoyed and tells you to go.
And I go.
Okay. He follows you. You see him he's got his machine gun ready.
And as I go, I whisper, pussy.
All right, you guys go around to the left and scurry down. Let's get another stealth check.
Oh, Kurt.
Man.
Lucian's got his gun out too, by the way, now.
Everything
Tried
that
to
goes
throw
wrong
Dave
tonight
off.
is Kurt's fault. Okay, guys?
Well,
Kurt's the punching bag
clearly
tonight.
How about a...
Next time it'll be Mike.
How about a 002? Is that good?
It's better than my 004.
What?
Whoa.
Watch this roll. 90. Fuck.
Classic. You want to push that one, buddy?
Oh, no.
All right, they scurry out the door first, silent. You go first and you turn and you whisper pussy, and then you kind of bang your face on a crate as you come around the corner because you weren't really looking. You had to say the insult.
Boom.
So you bang into it and the crates just move a bit, and then you hear them stop talking. This guy's like, and he scurries along and he motions for you guys to go into like the back corner away from where you banged.
Yeah.
You guys go and hide, and you hear silence and you hear people moving around, like walking down to where that area is where you bonked it. But you guys are pretty far away. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's anything down here. And then they just keep doing their patrols. The exclamation point above his head disappears. And he starts to do his thing.
What should we do now? Should we open one of these crates and see what's inside?
Yeah. The dude nods. And you see him looking. He's got the machine gun ready.
I look around for a crowbar or something like that I can pry the lid off with.
Oh yeah, you'd find something easy to pop it open.
I hand it to Russ. Here you go, Russ.
Because I'm the strong one?
Yeah, you are the strong one with your 55. Russ, are you opening the crate?
Yeah, Russ is going to open the crate.
Can you make a luck roll for me?
Fuck. 86 over 61.
You pop the crate in, you see construction materials. Nothing that looks out of the ordinary.
I wave over our
Toothpick, Mr. Mobster.
Mr. Toothpick, yeah.
He peeks up and he looks over at Lucian and he says, "Pop that one by you that you're about to open."
I actually have an old fracture in my wrist that makes it very difficult to make that prying motion. Russ seems to be very good at it.
I opened that one pretty quick,
Russ,
actually.
can you do this one too?
Sure, yeah, no
Our
problem.
friend wants to see what's inside.
You pop it open and this crate seems almost empty. But you start digging around and you find a small box that looks like a metal, like fireproof box. And you lift it out and you open it up. And you don't really know what you see. It looks like it's components to something larger, a machine. Who looked at the half-Durang device?
Maynard did for sure.
Christopher.
And Christopher.
You two recognize that whatever this is from is the same origin as that half-Durang device, and you see symbols on it. And all three of you recognize them as Nikal. This is something to do with Serpent technology. Does anyone have any weird science or any sort of science skill that you guys could make a roll for me?
Botany,
I have a good
zoology.
anthropology.
No, I need something more like mechanical based.
Pharmacy.
Computer use?
Yeah.
No. 0. How about
I have a good occult.
No,
Firearms.
that's not going to do it. No, firearms not going to cut it.
I have the base
Electrical?
mechanical repair.
electrical?
Make that roll for me. Base
rolling.
mechanical repair.
We have been rolling tonight. 32
Can I roll?
over 10.
Okay. You're not really sure what it is, what it's used for. You have a base mechanical? You can make a roll for me if you want, man.
86.
Over something?
10.
Something low?
Over 10.
You don't know what it is either, but you do recognize that it looks like it's Serpent person technology.
Because there's Nikal writing on it?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Russ has only seen the Nikal rating. He didn't see the half-Durang device.
Of course, yeah, he wasn't around.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. You guys definitely recognize it.
Hang on. The device that we set off in Borneo, unintentionally, did that have Nikal written on it? I don't remember that it did.
No, it had more like constellations and other symbols. This, you recognize some of the symbols as the same. Like it'd be the same technology base. And there's also Nikal. Just now that you've learned more, you can recognize it a bit better. And it does seem like it's just basically clues that it's Serpent person technology.
So Lucian's pretty tripped out that like, how can I put this? To find like mechanical devices that remind us of that device that was, in my mind, a Caduceus device, and now we find out that it's Serpent technology. Like that just reinforces in Lucian's mind that Caduceus is actually a Serpent organization because they're using Serpent technology.
This
started
100%.
looking frantically at Maynard and being like, "Look at this! This is the same sort of technology that was that bomb that went off in Borneo.
That's right.
It's Serpent person technology."
I feel like Christopher and I found that out in Borneo all along, and maybe I forgot to tell you, Lucian. But
What?
I am not surprised that technology is Serpent.
You knew the whole time. Oh my! I'm so.
I thought you knew too. Now we all know.
Whatever this is dangerous. Some sort of crazy technology.
Bob guy puts his finger up, and you hear other voices towards the back of the warehouse, like there's 2 or 3 more people. And one of the voices is a little, like it's raised. It's not normal conversation, like they're concerned about something. And he motions for you to follow him, and you start to run down, like the other wall. Like if you were facing the building when you're coming in, now you're running down like the left wall, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Towards the back of the warehouse, still all amongst all these crates that are stacked high. And you get to the end, and it's about 2/3 of the warehouse area that is stacked with crates, and the last third is wide open. And you see 2 huge bay doors, which you figure go right to the water, where something would come in and unload. And you see 4 guards standing there talking. On the far side of the room, you see what looks like a control panel and a set of stairs that goes up, and there's like a crane to move cargo around and move crates, and that looks like the control panel. There's also stairs that lead down, you see over there. And you see he kind of looks around, and you see those guards. One guard seems animated, and he's pointing outside.
Can we hear what he's saying?
Make a listen check for me.
002.
Jesus Christ.
Lord.
Wow.
The dice are hot tonight.
It echoes throughout the warehouse perfectly. Right to Lucian. You hear him. No, I don't know where he is. No, something's going on outside. I think I saw someone moving around. Some guys. I don't know what's going on. Someone come out with me. All right. I'll make sure to tell the guys downstairs, make sure they can radio back. And you see you two, he motions to two people to go outside, and then he starts to go towards the stairs that lead down.
And those are the only 3 guards that we see?
There's 4 guards there, yeah, that you can see.
Those 4 guards, 2 are going outside and 2 are going downstairs? Or
one guy's going down. There's 4 there. Yeah. One guy's going over to the stairs that go down. Yeah. 2 guys are going outside, and the one guy turns to start looking through the warehouse like he's trying to alert his friends, because there's a couple more guys walking around.
Right.
So that means one's dead, and there should be 2 more that we haven't seen yet. Are we able to sort of hide in a way that allows them to walk back behind us towards the front of the building, and this guy goes down the stairs, and we're sort of free to move if we just lay low for a second? Or do we need to
let's get in a crate? Can we crawl into a crate?
And do what?
Okay. Hide. Idiot.
Have we left quite a mess where we've opened up these 2 crates? Is there like one aisle that's obviously been fucked with, or could we sort of cover our tracks real quick?
I would have thought you guys would have covered your tracks real quick. I guess I do have a question. With the other crate you opened up with the strange technology, what do you do with that box? Do you put that back?
How big is the box?
Like a toolbox. These components are fairly small as well. There's a couple that might be a little bit bigger, but you could definitely pocket some of it.
I don't know how big your toolbox is. Like, my toolbox is big. Like, it's something I could carry easily, or
you could carry it. It would be heavy, but you could carry it. You know what I mean? Like one hand, like if you're,
Russ, can you manage to carry this?
Why? It's just
might be important.
It's just auto parts. Just tell him it's auto parts. There's no heroin. He doesn't know what this is.
Yes, I know, but it might be important for us to know, Russ.
Dumb goon. He's just looking for heroin.
I'm not trying to help him. I'm trying to help us.
What are you going to do with this?
I don't know. Maybe something
Nothing.
Incredible.
Leave it.
Fine, I'm carrying it myself.
Leave it.
I'm carrying it.
He tells you guys to be quiet again.
Yes, Russ, be quiet.
Hey, toothpick. There's no heroin. Do you want us to open up some more boxes?
We're checking downstairs. Open up one more here. But as soon as that guy's clear, we're going downstairs.
Okay. Russ uses his massive strength to open up another box.
Give me a luck roll.
I have, except for that one roll, I'm not been rolling well. 93.
Or construction equipment.
It's not Russ's name.
Gloves, hard hats.
There's no heroin, buddy.
We check downstairs. If downstairs is clear, then that's no problem. We can get the fuck out of here.
Okay, fine.
All right, as soon as that guy's in the clear, all right? On the count of 3. You guys ready?
Yes. We're good at counting to 3. We're experts, actually. Do it all the time.
Can you do it in reverse?
Hop on 3, 2, 1. You prefer 3, 2, 1?
Yeah.
Give us a 3, 2, 1, get ready, and then a 1, 2, 3, we'll go.
3, 2, 1, get ready. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that works really well for us.
Okay, he gets ready, goes. All right. 1, 2,
No,
3.
Just count down first.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
Sorry, I got confused. 3, 2, 1, get ready. 1, 2. Bah, 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 bah. You start to hear machine gun fire. He's not shooting outside of the building. Outside of the building and around the front of the building. And you see those guards scramble out the back doors and one guy runs through.
Oh, perfect.
Bang,
This
bang,
is great.
bang, 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 bang. You hear all sorts of gunfire and he waves at you and he starts to run across the warehouse towards those stairs.
Lucian's hot on his heels.
Did the guy who went down the stairs come back up and run outside? Is that what he said?
Yeah, the guy that down the stairs, he ended up running out with the gunshots. So Buddy he's motoring.
Out the back.
Yeah, out the back.
Okay. So the coast is clear.
The mafia guy's motoring.
I'm on his heels.
He comes swinging around the corner, and you go down the metal stairs, and it comes into a stairwell with it's solid concrete with a massive heavy security door, one that you would like close and then even like spin lock, like heavy fucking duty.
Wow, okay.
And it's open, and you come down and you see 2 guards. They don't have their guns up. They seem to be struggling to close 2 massive bay doors down below. Behind them, you see cylinders large cylinders, 6 feet across, suspended from the roof, with like a green solid mist in them, and they lead back out of your view. And you see the one guy going, "The fucking door's jammed. We gotta close it. Hurry, we gotta close it." And you see him looking back in the room with panic, and you hear a
What?
Oh shit.
You hear a
and they
what?
look
Excuse me?
and they look up at you guys and go, "Oh shit," and then they like scramble back behind the doors, drawing their weapons. And we'll start with Don Rodriguez. You've never asked his name, but it's Don Rodriguez from the Bronx.
The toothpick guy?
Yeah.
Officer?
He gets his machine gun and he goes up against the door out of sight, and he tells you guys, "Let's go. We gotta see what's down here. This is it. I know this is where they're hiding the shit."
Is there a target to shoot at?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Lucian's
Okay.
gonna step forward and keep his eyes peeled for a target.
Looking through the door into the room, you come down the stairs, the door's ahead of you. To the left is where the long canisters are and where they seem to be struggling trying to close these blast doors. And to the right, you see a glass room with a door open, and it looks like a control panel room. And you see swinging down is like a radio receiver. And that door is wide open.
Lucian wants to move to the cylinder room.
Okay, if you
I'll follow Lucian.
go in that big like basement warehouse, if you go to the left, you'd go into where the cylinders are, which is also where those two guys are.
Yeah.
If you went into the right, there's like a control room.
Yeah, so I'm going into the left, like into where those guys are, past the blast doors or whatever they are.
Okay.
Gun out, on edge, ready to kill somebody.
You go into the room and you see them. They're not ready to shoot you. They're kind of scrambling down. You come into the room and you notice that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of tubes. And these tubes are six feet across. You see glass hoses and other tubes coming out of them, leading down the wall to big cylinders that look like huge pressurized canisters that seem to be feeding this gas or mist into the long tubes. As you come into the room with your gun drawn and you're looking up at them, it's hard to see because of this mist or this toxic gas is so thick. But you think you see something, and some of the mist moves away and you see what looks like a human body, but it's completely shriveled up, like all of it, life force or its blood has been sucked out of it and it's a husk. You move down and take a look and you see that it's a human that's in there, that is completely withered away. And as you look close, you see something move, and something comes into view and moves it away, and you see what looks like a mosquito, but it's bigger than your hand. And it's got a huge spike on the front of it.
No.
And you see that the tubes are filled with them. And as you look to the end of the room, you see the gas leaking out. Like the tubes are being depressurized and released.
I fucking hate mosquitoes.
Okay.
What is going through Lucian's head?
Oh, Lucian, he's like just repeating like, fucking Caduceus, fucking Caduceus. Knew they were no good. What sort of hell have they created here? I need to get some answers from these two. And he wants to point his gun at them, and he's going to start telling them to drop their weapons.
Okay, Maynard, you said you... oh, wait, sorry, who's... I didn't even go with the dexterity order here. Where's Russ? You have the highest dex, don't you?
I think so. It's a 60?
Lucian?
I also have a 60.
Lucian's got a 70?
I've got a 70.
Okay, so yeah, so Maynard and Russ. Maynard, you spoke up and said that you follow Lucian, so you see the same thing as I just described to Lucian.
Maynard's not really sure what to make of all of this. So there's two guards in this room that are pointing their guns at us.
They're not pointing their guns. They look like they're panicking. When you guys came down, they look like they were trying to close these giant blast doors, and they were looking back into this room with concern. Then they saw you guys come down, and they're like, fuck. So they kind of like scampered away. But you see they're not calm, cool, and collected with their guns sneaking around trying to kill you. They're straight up panicking right now. And you can hear like pressure being released in the tubes, and you have a feeling that that's probably why they're panicking.
I say out loud to the guys that I think we need to back out of here. And I kind of take a couple sort of unconscious steps backwards, back towards the door.
Wait a second, we can't leave. We have to find out what's going on here.
Russ,
You two, drop your weapons.
what do you do, Russ?
Russ is going to go into the control room.
Okay.
And he's going to start at the top left of the control panel. He's going to push every button he sees, one after. What does he see when he goes in there?
You see banks of dials. It seems to be, you notice that there's 7 rows. There seems to be 7 sets of like sensors and dials. And from what you can tell by looking at them, that the pressure is being released. And there seems to be a countdown on a main screen. And it seems to be counting down when the pressure will be done being released and that these tubes will be open. You fiddle with all the dials and you push buttons, and what you can't seem to do anything to stop it. It seems like this is automated from somewhere else. And in the middle,
Automated?
you see a phone receiver dangling there, and you hear static coming through it. Shh.
What? What is the timer?
The timer is at about 7 seconds left.
7 he stands there frozen for about 4 seconds. I guess he used that time up to try to like push some buttons or something. Is there anything obvious that says like blast door, close?
No. So you see, it looks like the doors get closed manually.
Manually. Okay. He runs out of there. We need to close the doors. We need to close the doors now. Let's close the doors.
Maynard's on board with that idea right away.
And he just starts pushing the doors.
What do these guys say when I point the gun at them and order them to drop their weapons?
They don't seem to respond to you in any way, shape, or form.
Weapons, or are they just like workers?
No, they look like they're guards. They probably have the, the 32 automatics.
All right, so I've got my gun pointed at them both. And drop your weapons! What's going on here?
They don't say anything to you. The one they kind of look panicked, and they're looking up at the tubes, and the one guy starts to dart towards the exit.
Don't fucking move!
They're
shoot
moving.
You where you stand.
You better shoot him then, because he's moving.
Okay, I shoot him.
Okay.
Oh my God. Saunders, we gotta go. What are you doing?
53 over 44. I'm pushing it.
Okay.
Or no,
He's
no,
lost
I'm not
his
pushing
mind.
it. I'm just using my luck. So I'll use 9 luck to make it a success.
Okay, this guy. Okay, well, hold on. Let me see if he's dodging, because you might end up with a
He's
penalty.
really, you took my advice of not having a conscience and
Lucian really
we'll process it later.
He really wants answers. He's frantic right now.
You get a penalty die because he's successfully dodged as he's scrambling from your gunfire.
Okay. Penalty die is rolling the 10s again.
Yeah.
Even better. 30 that time.
Okay, so you go with the first one. You spend a luck. Okay, you pop him. All right, roll damage.
Allow me to roll damage with my Mauser. 4 points of damage.
Okay, you shoot him and he kind of like skids and like wipes out on the ground, and like obviously audibly yells, "Ah! Fuck!
Hey,
Fuck!
I
Fuck!"
run over to him too, and I've got the gun pointed like right at his head, and I just tell me what's fucking going on here. You tell me right now.
Literally shooting first and asking questions later.
No, I started asking questions. They didn't want to answer.
Are we still closing the doors? And then I'm guessing Saunders is inside this room. And
Saunders
we're
is inside
outside
this room.
closing the door.
Yeah, you guys are closing the door. The Don Rodriguez comes running in, and he looks around and you see him totally like, "What the fuck?" And he turns and gets the gun at the other guy. Doesn't shoot him, but he seems to be hesitant. Like, what the fuck is going on down here? Like, he doesn't want to shoot a tube or anything by mistake.
Oh, that's smart.
He backs out of the room and starts to head up the stairs.
Lucian doesn't have a death wish. If he sees that Maynard and Russ are like have the doors almost closed on him, then he'll yell shit and run
I wouldn't
back to the door.
close it all the way.
All right.
Like I would leave it open, pleading for you to to get out.
But we're trying to get him closed.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will roll. That is a 1, 2, 3. So going down, that is Maynard. You see the other guy comes around the corner with his pistol and starts shooting at you, Maynard.
What other guy?
The two guys that are down there.
Okay, so they're both inside?
Yeah, they're inside. Lucian is shot one and is over top of him now screaming at him. And then there's the other guy from the back of the room who wants to come towards the exit, but you two are standing there trying to close the doors and he's going to try to shoot you.
Is it possible to get on the other side of the reinforced door and still try to close it? Sort of using it as cover?
Oh, very smart.
That's exactly where I already imagined myself. Like, I'm not closing myself in this
You
room.
wouldn't be closing yourself in the room.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. Okay, that's fair. So he's coming to shoot at you. You can... Here's what we'll do. Is you can either stop closing the door and like get behind it out of the way for sure, and then I'll say he can't shoot you. But if you keep trying to close the door, I'm going to give him a penalty die to shoot you. Does that make sense?
That does make sense.
Take the odds. I take the odds.
Yeah, okay, I'll take the
You
odds.
gotta get the door closed. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just shoots into the door. Bang, bang, bang.
Yes.
Shoots in the door. You keep closing it, and he starts screaming as he looks up. No! And you see some of the mist. I picture it green because I believe that's what it says, but I've played a lot of Valheim, so I keep thinking Mistlands in the pink.
Yeah, purple. The pink, yeah.
Is this the first time Maynard's actually dodged a bullet? Like, it actually hasn't hit him? I think it is.
It is a
Yes,
green,
it probably is.
a green cloud. You see it starts to leak out the end of some of the tubes, pretty heavy. And you hear the one guy go, no. And he looks back and 3 mosquitoes come down and latch right on him. And he just like starts, and he starts screaming and you see his body just start to wither as he falls on the ground and the 3 of them are just sucking on him. You see at the end of the canisters, more mosquitoes start to come out.
Okay.
What?
Lucian abandons his interrogation and
You notice that this guy, he's looking at you first and then he looks past you and he's just like, no. And he starts to like scramble on his feet.
can I kick him back down or something?
Yeah, you step on him as you're running by him.
Yeah, I'm gonna step on him as I run.
Use
by.
him as leverage.
Yeah. I want to get like
He's
a good
gonna-
push off from his face.
Okay, go for it. He's going to try to fight back and grab your leg.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Ooh, 19.
Come on. His dice are hot.
16
Oh.
under 45.
Oh, so you 16 under. So you got a hard success.
I sure did.
You got a normal success. He grabs out your foot and grabs you, but you step on him, stamp him down, and
Takes
make
a
your way out.
mouthful of shoe and then
Mouthful of penny loafer.
and I run out. Hey, he's not got penny loafers.
Lucian's got to be a penny loafers man, though, right?
With the actual penny in it.
Not on a mission.
Yeah. And the little tassels.
I prefer to call them nickel loafers. And they're as expensive as these ones are.
I'm not cheap.
Yeah. So he braces one penny loafer in this guy's mouth and then shoves off of him. I'm going to try and I'm out the doors. And then I think I might want to try and make a run for that lab room and see if there's anything in there. He's going to leave Russ and Maynard to close the doors.
You run into the control room.
Yeah, I want to go see what's in there.
Okay, yeah, you run into the control room and you see the same thing. But it looks like everything's flashing, like all the tanks are depressurized now and everything is being released.
Is there anything on paper that I can scoop up and take?
Roll a luck roll for me. Actually, you know what? Don't make a luck roll for me. You'll make it at the beginning of your next turn. You've done a lot.
I have done a lot.
We go to Maynard.
Maynard's aggressively trying to slam the door shut now that Lucian's out and using it as a shield. Although that's probably not necessary anymore.
Can you make a strength roll for me? These doors are not easy to close. You saw those 2 guys struggling with them.
50 on 50.
Yes.
That's a roll.
Oh.
Oh, shit. My strength is 40.
Luck.
I'm going to burn 10 luck.
You need to get it to 25. You need a hard success.
I need to get it to 25.
Oh, no, sorry, 20. Your strength is 4. You need to get a hard success on this roll.
Okay, well, I'm going to die if I don't. So, all right, I'm doing it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you start to slide your blast door. Very lucky. Very lucky. Some
Very
of the
lucky.
The sweat drifts off of your hair down into the track of the door and just lubes it just enough.
God, that's a reach.
That was weird.
That's terrible.
We use a lot of hair product,
That's
though, right?
B
So
movie
it's probably
stuff right there.
Yeah, he wrings out some of the pomade and starts to smooth it in the track. Greases up the
finest
door.
kind of lubricant.
Russ, are you trying to? You continue to close your door?
Yeah,
All right. Can you also make a strength check for me?
sure can. The strongest one here. Now watch me roll this dice.
Can't watch you. We're on Zoom. Oh, he's. Did you?
It's gotten worse.
Oh, please. Is it a fumble?
To 96.
Oh,
Pretty bad.
Man, our rolls have either been like above 86 or below 10 most of the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, you don't. Your door is jammed to shit.
you can't push it?
It's
You can
not
do whatever you want.
jammed. It wasn't a fumble. I'm just not strong enough.
No, this one there seems to be shit jammed in the track. In this one. Are you gonna push your roll?
Yeah.
Love
He's
it.
already thinking what he's going to do.
Of course I am.
Come on, Russ, you got this. Zero, 1.
98. 98. I'm calling it right now. You rolled a 98.
He might have rolled a
A
99.
99.
Oh,
Rolled
no.
a 99.
Yeah.
Oh, God, we're all going to die.
The handle snaps right off of the door. And you fall flat on your face and smash your teeth into the concrete ground and you knock out your two front teeth. And you just got this bloody mouth now.
Holy.
I just like hold my hand to my mouth.
And you feel your teeth drop out.
And I can like tongue the opening.
Yes, 100% you can.
What the hell happened? What happened? Do something.
Russ,
Do
get up.
something. Oh, yes, now he's got to talk like that for the rest of the campaign. I love it.
I can't help. Help me.
You hear lots of
Help me.
gunfire upstairs. Like the gunfire is starting to get pretty intense. You start to hear more machine gun fire than handgun fire, though. But there is a lot of machine gun fire upstairs. So Lucian's in the control room. Maynard is getting his door closed. Russ is picking his teeth up off the ground with the door still open. More gas starts coming out and you see more mosquitoes start to be released and they start flying in the room and they've completely killed that other guy as well, the one that had the penny loafer in the mouth. He's just being swarmed. You can't even really see his body. He's just covered in these giant mosquitoes.
And he's pretty close to us, too, hey? Okay.
He is pretty close. So let's see here. Well, let's start with Lucian. Lucian, you're outside in the control room.
In the control room, looking for any kind of papers that I
Make a luck roll for me.
scoop up. All right. Ooh, bound to turn eventually. 97?
No, it's just nothing really in here.
All right, he gives up and runs back out. Russ, what the hell's happening? Get up off the ground. Close your door.
Help.
Help him. Help him.
Jesus Christ. Can I see the mosquitoes from where I am?
They're starting to come through the door. Maynard, you need to make a dodge roll.
Oh,
There's no time.
Failed.
We have to run.
95 over 50?
What the hell is
Messed
happening?
up dice rolls tonight.
Would you like to use some luck or push that roll?
Survive? I'd have to use 45 luck.
You've already used 30.
I'm gonna push it.
Okay,
Yes.
You got this. You got this.
Oh God,
Hot dice.
dude.
13.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's such a relief.
All right, you.
So that's a hard success.
Okay, mosquitoes start to come out of the room and try to land on you. You initially stumble trying to swat them away, and it looks like there's one about to land right on your face. And you get your hair out of the way, and you knock the mosquito to the side with your hand, and you fend them off as they're trying to land on you.
Oh my God.
I just scream, run! At the top of my lungs. I try to grab Russ and drag him up off the ground if he's not up yet, and I'm heading for the stairs.
Lucine will try and grab him up too.
Can I do a luck roll to see if I pick up my teeth?
Yeah, can I get a luck roll? Yes, a luck roll first. I have another roll for you after.
Oh, great.
Something to look forward to.
A little bow. Tiny little bow on.
A 20. I made one.
Yeah.
23 under 61.
Okay.
Oh yeah, your teeth are in your hands. You start to scramble up. Now let's get your dodge roll as mosquitoes start to swarm
God.
you.
Okay.
God.
Let's have a look at my dodge. Where's my dodge? Yeah.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
Hit or miss.
Oh, yeah. What do we got here? A 52 over 50. So I'll spend whatever luck I need to, Dave. Okay?
You just need a normal dodge roll. Normal success.
Okay, so I'll spend 2 luck.
Okay, you managed to fend off the mosquito, so none of them have been able to land on you. Lucian, are you still carrying the toolbox of components? Or where would they be? Would you have set them down at the bottom of the stairs coming down? What do you think you would have done with them?
Yeah, they'd be outside the blast doors. He would have dropped them when he rushed in towards the guards.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So they're probably by the bottom of like the stairwell or the doorway into this basement area.
Do I feel like I could pick those up and it wouldn't hamper my speed or dodge rolls? Or is it going to be
No,
encumbered?
it won't hamper you.
Okay, all right. Then I pick it up and run up the stairs. Come on, we have to go.
Okay, so
What do I
you're
know?
you're the top of the order. So let's get a dodge roll from you, and this is your chance to get out of here.
Okay. Not good. 75 over 35.
Okay.
And this is to dodge mosquitoes that are trying
Mosquitoes.
to land on me?
Yeah, you're going out the door, and they're starting to swarm that lower area.
Oh, man. Oh, I need to use 40 luck to... God, I'm going to do it. I'm
That
spending
makes me
40
smile.
luck. Shut up. Shut up.
You're allowed to hate me. It's okay.
I only hate you because you're beautiful.
So what are you doing?
running. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
spending the 40 luck. Oh, yeah.
You spoke. Okay.
100%. Yeah, I
Okay.
spent the 40 luck and just looking real lucky. He goes running back up the stairs, hauling this
Real lucky as you're dodging them as they're
Alien
swooping in
toolkit.
on you.
real lucky.
You come up the stairs, and looking to your left would be the front of the warehouse where you came in. And you see that's where a lot of the gunfight seems to be. There seems to be mobsters in the crates shooting. There's Caduceus guards shooting back at them. You can either bust the left and start to go into the fray, or you can go to the right, basically like out the bay doors, start to go towards the back of the warehouse, the water side.
But the water side is the far side of the warehouse from where our vehicles are and everything, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. It'd be crazy for him to run into the firefight, so he's going to take a right and try and just get out of the building. If he has to get outside the building and then go around the building, that's what he's thinking. So yeah,
Okay.
Lucian takes one look at all the bullets flying around and says, "No, thank you." And
Yeah, you see like
makes
bits
for
of
the big
wood
doors.
splintered everywhere. It's like crates are getting riddled with machine gun fire, and it's chaos in there. Maynard, make your dodge roll. As I assume you're scrambling up the stairs to get out of there as well.
100%.
Is what you don't want to roll.
84.
It's just
I'm gonna
nonstop
have to spend
dodge rolls.
34 luck. Is just a dodge fine, or do I have to get all the way down to 25?
No, just the dodge is fine.
Okay, I'm spending 34.
Oh, man.
Holy shit! No one wants anything to do with this. You don't even know what they do. Maybe they don't even hurt.
I think they
I
hurt
just
each other.
watched them like suck the lifeblood out of a dude in like 2 seconds.
All right, that's fair.
I'm not into it.
Yeah.
From the observable evidence, I would say that this sucks.
They're terrified. They were like, "No, not the mosquitoes!" And then he died instantly, and all of his blood was drained out of his body.
His
So it
life
seems-
blood, I think,
It
was
seems
gone.
bad. Yeah, so I successfully make my dodge and then just busted up the stairs behind Lucian, and I have no interest in entering the fray of gun battle.
You follow
I'll be
him.
going to the back of the warehouse.
All right. Russ,
Yes. Or should I say yes?
Yeah. What do you do?
Dodge roll?
Dodge roll, you're getting the hell out of dodge as well.
Yeah. Let's get out of dodge. Big money, big money. Yeah, 12 under 50.
Nice.
No one got mosquitoed. Fortunate. Okay,
I punch one right in the...
this big, huge one like this size, like bigger than your hands, just comes flying at you and you just fucking smoke it.
I give it like a 1-2.
Right in the proboscis.
Knock it out of the way.
Is that a real thing?
I bend it.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? The stinger? The sucker? I'm going to call it the blood extractor.
I think that's what that's Latin
The
for,
Slurpee
actually.
straw.
Yeah,
The-
Latin for Slurpee straw. The proboscis.
It's got the spoon shape at the end, just like this, like the super straws. Yeah, there we go. All right, you book it up, and I assume following your companions to the right and out the door.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys go booking it out onto the back door, and you end up on basically where the docks are. To the right, you hear more gunfire. You start to run along left along the building, and a massive explosion erupts out of the warehouse,
What?
Oh.
sending you guys flying off the dock into the water.
What?
Oh,
Holy crap.
Holy shit.
It seemed like it was an immense amount of dynamite that had been detonated. Russ, with your perhaps demolition skills, I know Chris had some. Who knows what was in those crates?
I have base of 1% in demolitions.
None of
Perfect.
us know what happened.
No, none of you have any idea what happened. What the hell just happened? Now I need everyone to make our favorite roll. Make it a luck roll, please.
I thought you were going to say sanity.
No, there hasn't been much in the way of sanity.
Easier and easier.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Everybody just burnt all their luck.
Oh, yeah. 18 under 59.
85 over 26.
Nice.
85 over 26?
You bet, bud.
Oh, I screwed something up. Those of you, so that would be Lucian and Maynard. Russ didn't see this. I'm going to retroactive it because I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, seeing someone getting the life sucked out of them by a mosquito is scary.
Crazy making.
So let's get a sanity roll from...
It's almost as crazy as retroactively going back about 15 minutes in gameplay to change something.
Wow, I think we were...
I know.
But you do you, Dave.
Here, let me just look something up here for a quick sec. Keeper does what he wants. Right, okay, that's what I thought.
Page 87.
It's right here on page 1.
The first thing I read.
Didn't even see it there. Huh. Go figure.
The explosion knocks you into the water. Perhaps it's the cool sensation of the New York dirty harbor water. Or you shake your head like, what just happened? And then it sets in. The visions of their life being sucked out of them by these giant mosquitoes is perhaps traumatizing for you. Is that better?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
Pretty good,
All right. Thank you.
actually.
Can I get those rolls?
2.
Okay, that is
Oh.
a pass, I assume.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep.
Lucian? Oh no, that's a grimace. I believe
I
that's
wanna
defined as
say-
a grimace.
That's the
You can use...
that's the second Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, and okay, well,
Ooh.
you need the doubles. All right, you lose.
You can use luck to have...
You lose 4 sanity.
But you could have it, right?
Yeah, if you spend 8
Luck to
luck,
spend 8
then
to
it'll go
avoid
to
that.
2.
Okay, I'm going to spend 8 to avoid that.
Well, you don't avoid. You
Sand
kind of.
loss times 2. Yeah.
Yeah, so you lose 2 sand.
Oh, I see. Okay, done. And I made my luck roll. It was a 19 under 30 to avoid
Everybody
the
else?
explosion.
Oh, yeah.
Maynard failed. I
I
think.
rolled an 18 under 59.
You each take 5 points of damage. Whoever made the luck roll.
Or made the luck roll? Okay.
Maynard, you made it, right?
I rolled over the luck roll. It was 86 or 80 something over 26. I forget.
You take 7 damage.
And what's the damage from?
The explosion.
Oh, okay. The shockwave.
The shockwave and like bits of like the metal siding as it come bursting out and knocking you into the water.
Oh, wow.
Is there like a slow-mo shot where we're blown into the water and you see like the really bad fire kind of go just over top of us?
Yes.
Fall in the water.
Or
Totally.
like underwater and the reflection of the flames.
Yeah,
going
just
off.
get that like
Yeah,
submerging
nice touch.
sound.
Or maybe the flames just like narrowly avoid Lucian and Russ because we made our luck checks, but they actually catch Maynard and
Yeah.
that's
Singe
that
some of
extra
his
bit
hair.
damage.
Burn whatever hair he had left right off
Oh,
his
not
head.
my beautiful hair.
Lucian, how many hit points do you have at max?
22. So I'm down to
Okay. Okay.
It's a strange question. Why would you ask?
No reason.
Okay,
I don't like those questions.
cool. Good.
Don't like
What's
those
great is that
questions.
I'm not already on edge, so
Perfect.
yeah, that doesn't amplify things at all for me. That's great.
You start swimming away. You start to hear sirens in the distance, and the gunshot starts to slow down a bit, but there's still a little bit of gunshot near the front of the building. You look back and
the
the
building exploded.
the entire warehouse is engulfed in flames, and you hear sirens,
Wow.
and you start to swim in the water and get over to a ladder and climb up a dock, and a car pulls up, and the door opens, and it's Frank, and he waits for you. Hurry up, get in before the cops get here. Let's go. Hurry up.
What are the chances I still have my toolkit?
That's a great question.
Equipment?
Do I need to ask?
I've probably got it.
Let's make a luck roll.
You're going to have to ask.
Can I have a luck roll, please?
Damn it. Nope. 64 over
Mm.
22.
It's unfortunate. Well, you know it's in the water at the edge of the dock there.
It's true. I do know where it is. I'm going to dive down and look for it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. How do you think I should roll with that? If you, I don't want to just keep saying luck roll.
I've got
What about
I've got a swim check.
Yeah, there we go. I was about to say, you got a swim skill? Let's do that up.
Yeah, buddy. Let's swim it up.
You could also spot hidden.
Oh, I like it. You guys could assist him if he
How
fails it
about
with a spot
both?
head. Yeah, you guys can do both if you want. Help each other out.
Yeah, okay. Maynard will throw a spot hidden out there.
Do you see the artifact? Do you see it?
Is that it down there?
Quick,
I sort of
roll and
point
tell me if
something
that's where it
glistening
is.
in the water.
He points at it, then reaches into his pocket and pulls out 2 dice and rolls them on the dock.
No, rolls them on the water. They float.
That's a Wayne Gretzky.
That's the third.
No
99.
way.
Now, what you see is just a severed...
Thondas, let me help. I got a 71 under
Oh,
80.
wow.
All right.
Ooh.
Can we hear Russ tell him where it is? There it is.
Thondas. Thondas, it's right there. It's right there, Thondas.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
Just
Let me
go, you got
dive
to
down
swim.
and get it.
You got to swim down there, Thondas.
Okay.
68 over 30.
Oh, that's your swimming? Good Lord.
Hey, listen, I put points in swim too. The
Frank
basic
starts
points.
yelling, hurry up before the cops get here. I'll give you another chance to make another roll. If you can push your roll if you want.
Oh, yeah, I'm pushing it.
Okay.
Oh my God, he's going to drown. Here we go.
Who else has got swim to pull him out of the water?
Oh, wait. No, I got all excited thinking that was a 19. That's a 91.
Oh, come on.
Oh no.
What's my swim?
Okay.
No, not good.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You,
probably going to be fine.
well, you're not going to die or anything, but you definitely don't get your artifacts. You do the swim down and you think you're going somewhere, but you're not going anywhere. Then you get disoriented and you like come up underneath a dock. You can't quite get your head out of the water, so you just start panicking and taking in water. And you eventually splash your way over, and Maynard and Russ pull you out of the water as you're just coughing up water and throwing up on the dock.
All right.
Is our ride still here?
Yeah, he's yelling for you to hurry up before the cops get here. Hurry up before the cops get here. Let's go.
Thondas, you idiot.
Sorry, I just seemed very important at the time. Let's go.
You go running over to, this is one of the nicer cars. So there's more of this room than just like 2 in the front, 2 in the back. There's
Anyways.
a person driving, and then you guys get in, and it fits like there's 6 of you in the back. It's almost like not quite a limo, but like a nice big town car. And you get in, and he peels out as you can hear sirens in the background. And Frank pulls a pistol out and he points it at Maynard's head. And he goes, that was a fucking setup, wasn't it? And we'll see you next time.
Oh, get out of here.
God damn it.
Setup.
A fucking setup. Are you kidding
Look
me?
at us.
Set up for
I have no
us.
freaking teeth.
Thank you for listening to another episode from Actual Play Entertainment. Please rate us, review us, and subscribe. If you liked what you just heard, give us 5 stars and tell your friends. If you didn't like it, then tell your enemies. You'll show them. And for more information and content, visit actualplayentertainment.com.
Hey, I'm role playing here.